Hi, this is Ashley Mendoza with SPCE 689. We were provided with articles to choose one to go through for our discussion for fall 2025, discussion 8. So I chose the video to do the video on integrating relational frame theory, RFT, and verbal behavior in early intervention by Siri Ming et al. The purpose of this article was to bridge the gap between two behavioral theories, Skinner's verbal behavior as well as the relational frame theory, and show how they could work together to improve language teaching for young children, especially those with autism or language delays. So they explained how they could complement each other. It provided a framework for early intervention, like teaching MANS, TACs, ecoics, alongside with the RFT-based training, with relational responding and generalization. It also encouraged practitioners and researchers to use these approaches as well for assessment curriculum and data collection to promote generativity. Sorry. Why is this interesting? Because they were both seen as two separate things before, and it's practical. The clinicians take a richer look teaching how teaching things works, and it pushes us scientifically forward. So some of the things that I found interesting was the focus on joint attention and cooperation to aid in early language development, how increased cooperation through the analysis of child's motivation, emphasizing child engagement, initiating interactions, and then delivering those reinforcements. Also, they also mentioned, they also mention relational responding repertoires, curricular sequencing of the arbitrary versus non-arbitrary relational responding, and how contextually controlled our non-arbitrary relational responding can provide the foundation for later relational framing. Responding to physically something, if it's bigger, smaller, how it supports learning, to relational frame themes, further, such as coins in terms of their comparative properties. There's comparison, opposites, temporal relations, spatial relations, and categorization, which they go into further. And also the point of generalization, how relational frame theory, so the way this applies to my practice is the importance of the relational frame theory and flexibility of conversational skills for generativity of tact, listener, and interverbal responding, to accelerate the stimulus and response generalization, and also provide a central approach to establishing a repertoire of arbitrarily applicable relational responding, aka the relational framing. So this could teach initial language skills. It also uses verbal module and interverbal webbing, and it discusses the topography of yes or no responding, which is a common component to most ABA-based intervention programs, and so that they could further go into complex requirements for objects and questions about things not present. The article I found to be absolutely an asset to me in this field and my future practice. It did reinforce my perspectives on the complexities of verbal behavior training, and I really enjoyed learning about different techniques that are used and how it applies to our actual practice. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Ashley Mendoza, and I look forward to seeing your discussion on your articles.